Hey guys, it's Jan again, yet with another video. I'm currently driving. I wouldn't suggest you guys do this because it's really unsafe. But right now it's slow crawl on the Grand Central Parkway in Flushing, New York. Um, so right now I thought I'd make a video on safe driving topic. Um, I noticed I've been to a lot of accidents when I was in my younger days. When I first started to drive, I've I've driven a lot, and I've made it to a profession for me to drive. I drive a truck, vans, other people's vehicles, and I noticed that there's been accidents happen all the time, and accidents are really preventable if we just take the time to study and learn how to drive um, in a practical and intelligent way. So, what I want to discuss and today is these gears. I've noticed that if you have these gears on your car, most cars will have these feature on their transmission. There's a third, second, and first gear. But if you've ever driven a manual transmission, obviously they're all numbered: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. If you have a bigger engine, a 6 or 8 cylinder, it'll have 5 to 6 gears, and the reverse. So I want to let the the viewers know about this. These gears are there for a reason. They aid the vehicle in climbing steep grades and slowing down. Really, actually, that's what they're for. I'll tell you one thing, and hopefully this will make things clearer for you guys. If you've ever heard loud noises coming from a semi truck, that's what it is. They're downshifting. Instead of using all their brakes, they're using about, say, 40% of their brakes and 60% engine braking. If you've ever driven at country roads, Ohio, Toledo, Akron, and you'll see these signs that posted that says no engine braking. That's what that is. They're really, really loud. So cars have that too. They have that same feature. We just don't know it. I wasn't aware about this until a couple of years ago. And I started wondering what those sounds were. They're so loud, man. And then I never really used my, these 3 gears in my cars until fairly recently, and I discovered them because I read it in a manual. Actually, it didn't occur to me, so I started using them in conjunction with my, with the brakes in your car. So if you've if you've ever driven outside of New York and you're going cross country, a lot of people, when you guys go to like Maine or upstate New York, there's a lot of hills. And if you've ever approached, if you're approaching a steep grade on a road or a highway, especially if you're going skiing or you're going to the mountains, use that third gear. Drop it into third, second. That'll help your vehicle climb. If you have a Subaru, like mine, I have a 96 Subaru, she will, that third, second gear is very helpful in, climbing steep hills, steep roads. And then if you're gonna slow down at high speeds coming down the hill, tap on the brakes a little bit, and then shift the third gear or second gear. Then you have to come to a complete stop at a high speed, at a fast rate. So that'll help the vehicle slow down, and that'll avoid accidents. And especially on snowy roads, wet roads, roads that have black ice and all of that. Every skill and knowledge of operating your vehicle will come into play. It's very imperative. That's why a lot of accidents happen, because most of us will just slam on the brakes. If you have ABS, your wheels, will tend to lock, and you lose control of the vehicle, especially if you have a front wheel drive. Your car will spin out, and you'll, God forbid, get into an accident, and it'll be devastating. So please drive intelligently, drive safely, know your vehicle, know your machine, know what you're driving, know what these gears are for. And that's what they're for, is to aid you, the driver, the operator, to safely slow down your vehicle without using all your brakes. Using your brakes all the time will burn out your your rotors. The rotors get really, really hot, and at the same time, you wear out your pads faster. And if your pads are dangerously thin, you'll start to hear squeaks, and that's what there are. It's metal to metal, which is not good, because if they're metal to metal, they'll melt and bind together, which is more costly for you, and unsafe, really, because when metals get really hot and water splashes on them, you get a lot of smoke, and then they'll bind together. Just the chemical composition of these things. So remember, you have these other gears in your shifter. Use them. Use them wisely. Use them intelligently. You're slowing down at a high speed, coming down a hill at a steep grade, low grade, winding hills, the hills and mountains, and all that. Use a third gear. It'll help out the vehicle. Climb and slow down, while using less and not relying solely on your brakes. And don't slam on the brakes. Okay, you're slamming on the brakes, and it's not gonna help you. It'll just cause the vehicle to lose control, and then you get scared and you get nervous, and then next thing you know, you're in an accident. And always be aware of your surroundings. And that's about it. So that's one of the causes of accidents. Really, is just nervousness, getting scared, not knowing, ignorance of intelligent driving and what your vehicle can do, and what these gears are for. These gears are there for a reason. It's in your transmission, so you don't rely solely on normal drive. That's what they're for. And otherwise, you'll lengthen the life of your vehicle, and it'll cost you less in repairs and maintenance. So always maintain your vehicle. Wash it often, rinse it often, especially after the snow. Salt and road grime will eat up through your chassis, and that's one of the reasons why vehicles have shorter life these days. So my message to you guys is safe drive. Use your common sense, practical sense. Read the manual in your book. That's what they're for, so you know much better. The more you know, the better you'll be. It is. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Drop me a line. Questions, comments. You need some help, let me know. I'll be happy to help you guys out. I have other videos on routine maintenance, short suspensions videos, and there's other guys out there that's going to help you out too. So with YouTube and in your manual. So all right, that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope it helps you. Be more aware. So that's it. Bye.